Yeah, I don't remember calling him a murderer, and I did apologize to him. But,
And
you know,
I
I
don't think I've even commented it on any videos about him.
no, you
I don't
haven't.
think I've said really anything. I
No.
do.
Okay, the context here is Tiffany and Tracy are speaking about Forrest. And a few days ago, Tracy was just about, well, let's just say she was pretty emotional, pretty sad that Forrest was befriending Katie or in communication, which Tracy has a lot of issues with when people talk to other people, mainly her enemies, and not her. So let's continue.
I'm reserving judgment
Well,
and
because it's
waiting.
kind of well, it's a little bit left field, and you know, it's just the whole thing is bizarre. But
Only when Forrest said Triforce Troll Legion is back, and I used to think they should be called Trifle and Troll Legion. They were so inept. Listen, they had to literally post my daughter and her friends. Listen, they had to
Did you catch that? Let's listen to it again.
literally post my daughter and her friends, age 10, up on their channels.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I've been saying the whole time. That they had posted Tracy's 9-year old daughter on a website of theirs in her leotards. Okay? But Tracy gives Forrest a free pass. Sorry, Forrest, I know we're on good terms. I know we're in a neutral stance with each other, but wrong is wrong, okay? You have to understand this, especially the context of what I'm speaking about. Tracy, you give historically Forrest a free pass, but this is the very thing that you hold Katie in constant historical derision as far as stalking your children. Remember, she's the Matrix channel now as of today. What, March 23rd, 2022. Currently, she is the Matrix channel, right? She stalked your children. But you give Forrest a free pass and Harry. You see, your whole argument of how you care about your children, how you are avenging them, you know, exacting revenge in their name is null and void. You can act cantankerous all you want. You can act, like you're just have this goal, and that's why you're here on the internet. Is you're gonna avenge their names because they were exploited. Is bullshit, and you know it. You've been using your children as cannon fodder, as a starting point to stalk their families and their children, and to garner sympathy for you. You accuse Katie of historically using her kids. What have you been doing, Tracy? Take a look in the mirror. Take a look in the mirror real hard, because that is you. You've used your children in more than one way. Like I said in my last video, you superimposed knife wounds on your children, on your youngest daughter, or at least the second to the youngest. I believe it was young Paige at that time that picture was taken. You are using your children. That means you don't care anything about them. Otherwise, you wouldn't be exploiting your own children as a mother. You can't claim you love your children. I think, to be honest, I cared about your children more than you. Okay? I cared about your children more than you. Because when I defended them, I was sincere about it. It comes from my heart. But you are using them for your sick games online. Because it's about your narcissistic condition, isn't it, Tracy? You have to feed it. And you need this constant, cycle of attention for yourself. And you'll resort to your own children because you're that desperate. Your ego and your narcissism is deep. Okay? You can't claim, I reiterate this, you cannot claim that you love your children. Now, I can claim that I care about them, but you cannot. Because I'm not the one that's exploiting your children. You are. Let's go to the second clip.
The second problem was, Molly and me were never friends, and Molly knew what she had did over the years, over that year, and she knew what was done later in her name to my family.
Yes. And Tracy is referring to crotch vomit this time. Molly. Okay? Molly had also stalked Tracy's entire family. More in particular, Paige. She exploited Paige Pitcher on the webs, and all these men were making sexually charged derogatory comments toward this child that Tracy introduced to them on the web. They were making racist comments. I defended that. Why? Because I actually cared about the protection of children. I was sincere in my actions. But come find out, Tracy the whole time brought her family into it. She pretended to be her daughter. She was the one that introduced Paige's picture on the internet. Now again, before you got doxxed, how did those pictures emerge before that Smiley gang, Tracy? Because you brought it into the fold, just like you did with your child with superimposed knife wounds. And it was your troll channel that was creating that scheme because you forgot to sign out of that channel and you got busted. Okay? You don't give a shit about your children. Public opinion, it's over. The ones that count already know what you are. The ones that do not count will continue to have communication with you or to ignore it. Trollop rules, laugh at you, and Tiffany support child stalking, period. Okay? They're just as bad. They cover for you. But yet, they'll strain the gnat while gulping down the camel, won't they? That's all I have on this one. We'll see you in the next one.